Hey guys, welcome back to the Advanced Machine Learning course part 3 by Life Changes Academy. So in the previous session and all we will explore that machine learning fundamentals and then deep learning, natural language processing and so on, right? So in today's session we are going to look at another exciting area of artificial intelligence. It's nothing but it enables the machines not only to understand the language but also to see the world, and it will even create an entirely new content. Okay, so guys, you just think about the technologies you use every day, like when your phone automatically recognize your face and it gets unlocked, right? And then when social media automatically tags your friends in a photo, also when a self-driving cars, it will be automatically detects the pedestrians and then traffic lights, right? And then another one interesting thing, that one is the AI tool. It will be automatically creates an image just to be text prompt, like text prompt. It will be automatically creating a particular image for that prompt, right? So guys, in today's video we are going to cover a computer vision, image recognition, and then object detection, face recognition, generative AI, and finally the future of AI also. Okay, so in the end of the session you will understand how AI is learning to see, understand, and even create like a humans. Okay, so without any delay we will move to this session. First we are going to see about computer vision. Okay, computer vision is like a branch of an AI, branch of an artificial intelligence that will enable the computers to interpret as well as to understand the visual informations like images, videos, and so on. Okay, so humans also use their eyes to capture the information and the brains to interpret it, right? Yes. For example, and all, I'll say that if you look at a picture of dog, okay, you will instantly recognize that it's a dog. Or else when you didn't consciously think about its ears and then tails and then legs, right? Your brain immediately process everything automatically, right? So when you see a cat, means you will automatically recognize, oh, it's this one is a cat, this one is a human, this one is a flower. Likewise, you will be automatically captures the things. Okay, so it sees only, but computer and all, however, does not naturally understanding the images. Okay, it will how it recognize the image means it sees only the grid of pixels. Okay, the grid of pixels in the image, where each pixel contains some numerical values, okay, that representing some colors. Okay, so the computer vision, it will teach us the machine how to analyze these pixels and then how to detect these patterns as well as to understand what they represent. Okay, so this is an achieved using advanced algorithms in the machine learning as well as in deep learning also. Okay, so especially one algorithm, that one is called CNN algorithm, that is a convolutional neural networks. Okay, it will be mainly used in this computer vision processing. Okay, so it will keeps on analyzing the pixels of an image and it will recognize that one is a cat or else dog. Okay, so the main features of this computer vision is the image analysis. Okay, so image analysis is nothing but it's like you think that the hospitals, okay, in hospitals and all, the doctors, they analyze the x-rays, CT scans, as well as MRI scans. These are the images using AI, right? The AI highlights suspicious region that doctors should examine more closely, but it doesn't replace doctors, right? It assists them by reducing the chances of missing important details. Okay, and then self-driving cars. So in autonomous vehicles, continuously capture the images from multiple cameras. Okay, so every second the AI detects the roads, landmarks, and then traffic signal, pedestrians, other vehicles, and so on. Okay, so based on these information only, the self-driving cars and all moves automatically, and then the vehicle decides where to stop, where to change the lanes, and then how to accelerate. Okay, this entire process happens in just a milliseconds only. Okay, and then medical imaging. So in computer vision, it will assist the doctors in diagnosing diseases such as brain tumors, cancers, and then eye diseases, as well as bone fractures and so on, right? So it just to identify the abnormalities, okay, and then it much faster than manual examination alone, okay. And then another one is like a video surveillance. Video surveillance means in modern CCTV cameras and all, now it will don't simply record the videos, right? They can detect the suspicious activities and then count the number of people, recognize their faces, and then alert security teams instantly, okay. So another one fun fact about the computer vision, that one is in every single day millions or trillions of images are analyzed by AI systems around the world, from hospitals and airports to smartphones and then in social media platforms, okay. In everywhere, in every where in our world, we are using this computer vision to analyze the images, okay. So next we are going to see another one is image recognition, okay. So for example, when you are uploading something in ChatGPT or also any AI tool, okay, when you are uploading something, okay, how it will recognize the image, okay. When you upload some image means it will automatically display that analyzing the image, okay. The process of analyzation, that one is the image recognition, okay. Okay, image recognition is nothing but it will teach us the AI to identify what is present in an image, okay. For example, imagine you upload a photograph that contains a dog, bicycle or else a tree, okay. The AI is analyze the picture and predicts that these objects are present. It doesn't yet identify their exact location, it simply recognizes what the image contains, okay. So first we will be giving some image input, okay. So in any AI tool we will be providing some input images, it will be extract, and then second step is like it will be extracting the future, okay. It will extracting the future, and then third step is the prediction. I mean it will be providing some output to us, right? Yes, okay. First, image input is nothing but a user or else a person is simply uploading an image in the AI tool, okay. So next step is the image is converted into their pixel values, okay. So and then the second step will be feature analysis. Feature analysis is nothing but the AI looks for important visual features, okay. So that includes some edges, shapes, colors, textures as well as patterns, okay. So in deep learning model, automatically it will learn these features during the training, okay. And then prediction is nothing but the model predicts what object appear in the image, okay. That one is like a output, okay. For example, the image contains a cat means the image contains a mountain, the image contains a bicycle. Likewise it will be replayed to us, right? So in real world applications and all, image recognition are widely used in the Google Photos, and then Facebook photo tagging, and then medical diagnosis, wildlife monitoring, retail product identification, and then it also used in agriculture for crop disease detection, okay. So it's like a quite interesting thing, right? Yes. So every time Google Photos groups our pictures by dogs, foods, beach, image recognition is working behind the scenes, okay. When your mobile phone and all, we have one app, Google Photos, okay. In that when you click your image, 10 image your photo, and then 10 image like your mom photo means it will simply segregates your image. This one is you, this one is your mommy. Likewise it will be keeps on segregating your images. That one is called the image recognition. To recognize the image and then it's split into the particular category, okay. Likewise only this is working, okay. Next one is like object detection. So object detection means like the image recognition tells us what is in an image, right? The object detection, this one is tells us what is present and exactly where it is, okay. This is the major difference between image recognition as well as object detection, okay. For example, suppose see that image, okay. So in some image, okay, image contains two people, one bicycle and then one car, okay. So the image recognition, it will just recognizing the image. Okay, here two people are standing there, and then one bicycle is standing there, and then one car is moving. Likewise, it will be recognizing the image. Okay, and then object detection goes further. What it will done means it draws a labeled bounding box around each object. Now the AI knows where the people are, where the bicycle is, where the car is. Okay, so it will be detecting the object. Okay, it will be making a drawing and labeled boundary to the particular objects. Okay, so that only it will identifying where the people, where the bicycle, where the car, where the traffic signal is. Likewise, it will be identified. So guys, you have one doubt, why the object detection is majorly, why it is important? Why? Because means it will like you will take an example like a self-driving cars. Okay, so the car must know not only that pedestrian exits or not, but also the pedestrian's exact positions, right? Similarly, only in security cameras are needed to know that suspicious activity is occurring. Robots need object location before picking up the items. Okay, so the applications means the object detection is majorly used in self-driving cars, and then traffic monitoring, and then robotics, as well as warehouse automation, and then manufacturing quality inspection. That particular section and all it will be using. Okay, also in smart surveillance, and then retail inventory manager, and so on. In many field, the object detection as well as image recognition is commonly used nowadays. Okay, next one is like face recognition. This is also an important thing, face recognition. Okay, face recognition means it will be going to identify or else going to verify a person identity using some facial characteristics. That means instead of passwords, AI analyzes the facial features. That means these include eyes, nose, mouth, and then jawline, and then face distance between the facial landmarks. That means the distance between your distance between your eye and nose, eye and mouth, eye and jawline, eye and ears. Likewise, it will be keeping on monitoring the distance between your faces. Okay, the head and the eye. Likewise, it will be recognizing some distance. Okay, and then your face shape. Okay, it will also identify by using a face shape. So these systems, it will be easily converts these measurements into a unique digital representation. That one is called a face embedding. Okay, this is nothing but it acts like a digital fingerprint. Okay, so in the real life you are using with a smartphone unlock. Smartphone unlock means within seconds after recognizing the owner's face, the person who owns their phone, their face, it will be recognizing and it will be providing the unlock to their particular phone, right? And then in airport security and all, using this face recognition for automated identity verification. That means passengers move through checkpoints much faster, right? And then banking system also use biometric authentication for the secure transactions. Also, customers also can verify their identity without remembering their passwords, right? Yes. And then some challenges also included in this face recognition. So face recognition is highly useful, but also it arises some concerns. That means like a privacy, and then data security, and then ethical issue of biometric information. Okay, so responsible AI development is therefore extremely important nowadays, right? Yes. Next we are going to see another one concept. That one is called generative AI. Okay, so generative AI is nothing but it's something different. Okay, so instead of only analyzing the data, it creates a entirely new content. This is one of the biggest breakthroughs in the artificial intelligence. Okay, so what can generative AI can create? Okay, what else it will be create means it will be writing the essays, stories, and then emails, articles, codes, as well as reports. Okay, so images. See, in the text, first one is text. Text means it will be going on writing some articles, notes, quotes, likewise. Okay, and then in the images section and all, like for example, futuristic city at sunset. Okay, within seconds, AI creates a completely new images. Images means when you're giving some text, okay, I want a sun image, or else I want a moon image with full of clouds. Likewise, you will be enhancing your prompt means it will be automatically creating your images. And in music and all, it will be AI also capable to compose us some original songs, like original songs in melodies or else background musics, likewise. Okay, and then videos is nothing but AI also used to create some animations, advertisements, movie scenes, and then educational videos and all. Okay, so it can even generate a realistic human avatars, right? Yes, we are creating, when you're giving your image to the AI and making your image as an avatar, it will be automatically creating within a second. Okay, that's the power of an AI. Okay, now you guys having one doubt, that one, how does it work? Okay, what's how it works? Likewise, you have some doubt, right? Yes. Okay, how it works means it will be learns the patterns from the massive data set. Okay, it will be learning patterns from the massive data set. Instead of copying existing content, it will be predict what should come next based on what it has learned. Okay, that's why it can generate new content that has ever existing before. Okay, so that only generative AI is commonly used in many areas nowadays. Okay, next we are going to see about the LLM. LLM, that means large language models. Okay, these are the advanced AI system that was trained on enormous collections of text. That means the massive amounts of text data. Okay, it will be understanding grammar, content, and then meaning, relationship between the words, as well as conversational flow. Okay, so unlike the older system, LLMs don't simply memorizing the answers. Okay, it will be going on predict the meaningful responses based on the content. Okay, for example, modern LLMs can answering your questions, and then it will be summarizing your documents, and then it will also translating your languages by using Google Translator and all nowadays available, right? Yes, and then generating the programming code also, it will be explaining some difficult concepts into an easier method. Okay, and then help the students to learn their academic subjects and all and so on. Okay, so one of the best known example is ChatGPT. Okay, which uses advanced language model to generative conversational responses. Okay, so so this one is like also included in the generative AI. Okay, so ChatGPT, and then Gemini by Google, and then Claude by Anthropic. These are these sources. Okay, AI sources, AI tools that helps most of the world. Okay, most of the widely they are using these AI tools only to get rid of their doubts, right? Nowadays is so this is the major thing. Okay, next we are going to see real world application of generative AI. Okay, so generative AI is transforming many industries. That means education, healthcare, design and marketing, and then software developer. Okay, see, in education field, student receive some personalized explanation. That means teacher generate quizzes, lesson plans, and assignments. Learning becomes more interactive, right? In healthcare and all, doctor receive the assistance with the diagnosis. Medical reports are summarized automatically, and then patients receive their personalized guidance, right? In design and marketing, that field and all, it will generate logos, posters, advertisements, and social media content also, right? And then in software development, it will help to writing code, debugging the error, generate documentation, explaining some programming concepts, and then it increases the productivity significance, right? So these are the major applications used by AI. Okay, these are the sections that uses the AI to predict some outputs. Okay, next we are going to see the future of AI. Okay, the future of AI. So artificial intelligence is evolving very rapidly. The coming years will be bring even more exciting innovations, right? Yes, like a smarter assistant. Smarter AI assistant means future assistant will understand your habits, preferences, and context more naturally, right? Yes, and in autonomous vehicle, cars will safely drive themselves with the minimal human intervention. Also, in medical field and all, disease may detect much early, improving treatment outcomes, right? And then personalized medicine will become more common also. And then personalized learning. That means it will use it for a student. Okay, every student could have an AI tutor that adopt lessons based on the individual strength and weakness, right? Also another one is the human AI collaboration. So it is important to remember that AI is not here to replace humans, right? AI is just help us to automate repetitive tasks, improve productivity, and then focus on creativity and then critical thinking and innovations, right? The future belongs to people who know how to work with AI, not compete against it, right? Yes, so these are the major thing about AI. Okay, so these are the things. I hope you understand what is generative AI and then what is how to use AI, right? Yes, so we will move on to this end of this session. In this today's topic, we will talk about computer vision, object detection, generative AI, image recognition, as well as face recognition, and LLM. Yes, right. So these are the session we are learning, right? I hope these session helped you build a strong foundation in AI, machine learning, deep learning, and in NLP, and then computer vision also in a generative AI. Okay, so guys, if you, I hope you enjoyed this series. Also, I hope you understand all the sessions in the machine learning, like beginner session, intermediate session, as well as in the advanced session. Okay, so also keep learning, keep exploring, also keep building the future with AI. Okay, so thank you so much for joining in the Advanced Machine Learning series by Life Changes Academy. So I will see you with the next very soon with the new courses and all. Okay. So keep stay with the Life Changes Academy. So thank you guys.